I've missed the last 2 collections, and this time I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss anything. So I made sure to pick up a few items. There's just a small detail that I've had to consider, and that is that I'm 6 months pregnant with twins. So we're going to see how Ivy Park fits on this pregnant body. I haven't seen anybody try out Ivy Park whilst pregnant, so maybe some of you guys are expecting and want to try it out, so I thought this might help somebody. So I have quite a few pieces. I'm going to start with the bottoms. So the first bottoms I have are these leggings, and they're called the Ivy Knit Pant, and they come in this burgundy colour, and then they've got like the magenta pink running up the side in the stripes. I went up a size and everything, so I picked this one up in a large. You can see there's quite a thick waistband with the Ivy Park sign on it. And then they're pretty straight-legged. So I'm going to do this video in the style that I usually do all my Ivy Park videos in. So I'm going to put a picture of the model hair and then some video of me hair as well. These are really liked, actually. I had some stress with this order. I have been trying for the last probably 3 days, 2 to 3 days, to order this stuff. I had everything in my bag and I went to check out. I checked out everything, and then like 24 hours later they were like, it's not been approved. And that happened about 3 times. So I actually had to go in store to pick this stuff up, which kind of gave me a bit more of an idea of the material, because although it says knit, I don't know that I would have expected it to actually be knit. So it is actually knit. It's very stretchy. I will put links to everything down in the description as well. So these are actually really liked. I was able to get them over my bump, and it does have this band on it. I think that's probably the only thing that I found to be a bit uncomfortable, that there's quite a lot of pressure from this band. If you're pregnant, you would have to wear it quite high over your stomach, so right underneath your breasts will probably be the best place to put it so that it doesn't put pressure on your stomach. I can imagine though, if you are not pregnant or you're not expecting, that the band will actually probably help to kind of create some shape and kind of smooth out your stomach. All the other drops that I've tried that I've had the band, I've quite liked it. So I think just in this case, because my stomach is quite sensitive, that I felt a bit of pressure from that, but otherwise they were completely fine. The length on them is really good. I'm quite tall, I'm 6 foot tall, so they were probably not as long as I prefer, but I did have to pull them up so high that, I mean, I can understand why they're kind of raised at the bottom, but they're super comfortable. You can see they're super stretchy. They're almost like a lounge pant, and they have ribbon going all the way through it. They're definitely not see-through. You can't see anything through them, and they are very, very comfortable. I think I probably would have preferred it if they were a bit more cuffed at the ankle as well, because they kind of look like leggings but feel like trousers. So I'm not really sure what they're supposed to be. It says it's a pant, so I guess it's supposed to be more like a trouser. But I really like these. These were quite expensive though. They were £110. I think they are quality trousers. My only thing is probably the colorway. I did get the matching top to go with it, or not even the top actually, it's the bodysuit. And this is called the Ivy Park bodysuit. So I went up a size in this as well. So I picked this up in a large, and it's made from the same material. And then it's got the magenta stripes up each side. This and this together looks really, really nice. And you can find a way to like align the lines, so it almost looks like a jumpsuit, which I really like. This jumpsuit is quite low at the back, so if you are going to wear a bra, you will be able to see it at the back. I was able to comfortably get it over my bump, so that lets you guys know that there's quite a lot of space in it. The only other thing that I wasn't quite keen on with this bodysuit is that it doesn't have any clips at the crotch, so you will have to take it off to go to the bathroom, which can be a bit annoying getting undressed in the stalls, but there is no clips on it. And then at the back there's an adidas Ivy Park sign. So I really like these two together, but I do have a way that I could wear the bodysuit, you know, with jeans or something like that, but the leggings not so much. I guess you could put it with like a white t-shirt and it would be okay, but together is definitely the prettiest. When I'm pregnant, I don't always like to buy maternity stuff because you can only wear it when you're pregnant, or a lot of things like lose their shape when you're not pregnant. So going up a size in like regular sizing can sometimes work. I definitely think both of these items would be okay for me throughout the rest of my pregnancy, which is pretty good. If I had to pick between the two of these, I actually prefer the trousers, but the top, I think, or the bodysuit is more versatile. They did also have crop tops, but unless I'm wearing a crop top around the house, I wouldn't be wearing that whilst pregnant, so I didn't pick that up. Next, they had a velour set, which was definitely like giving me noughties vibes. Online, I didn't mind the colour. In person, I'm not really sure if I love it. It's like in this raspberry kind of print with red lines. Is it red lines? Yeah, red lines running up the arms. And it has like the Ivy Park kind of zips on them. This is really comfortable. I picked this up in a large as well. I think that this is just okay. I think probably with the trousers, which I didn't get, it probably looks a bit better than by itself. I will do my best to show you guys some of everything mixed and matched so that you can kind of see how things look together. I think this is just okay. Unless you are really in love with the colour or the velour, then I think that there's definitely other things in the collection that are worth picking up more than this. I just think it's quite expensive for what it is. It isn't double lined, so it's like one piece of material. So it's not super heavy or anything like that. I think you're probably just paying more because it's velour. The look of it is quite pretty. It does have Ivy Park on the sleeves. So there are quite a few details in it. And I got this because I also picked up a hat. So I picked up the bucket hat, and on one side it's like got a velour, it's like a velourish, army-ish print on one side in burgundy and black with Ivy Park written there. And then it's burgundy on this side. I thought on the fairy side, which is the side I prefer, worn with this might look a bit cute, but I don't think I don't think so. I think it might even look better with the burgundy side more than this side. I'm really disappointed about the accessories, guys. I had a whole plan. I was going to do a separate accessories video for you guys like I normally do, but I just had hell on the website. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if any of you guys had any problems as well ordering, but they had a really nice envelope bag that I wanted. They had a heart bag that I wanted as well, and the scarf. I had plans for all of those things, but for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me order them. And when I went in store, they only had like a khaki army's print style cap or this. And I wasn't really fond of the cap, to be honest. On the website, they had the cap in like a faux leather style. I think I would have preferred that. Oh, guys, and that jacket, the puffer jacket, the red leather puffer jacket. I'm so sad I could not get that jacket. When I went in store, they didn't have it. And yeah, I'm a bit disappointed about that because I had looks in my mind for that jacket. But for whatever reason, it just was not allowing me. Anyway, totally off topic. But yeah, I got this hat. I'm used to the bucket hats. They feature in all the drops, so I had no real concerns about the fit of the hat. I was just hoping that it probably went a bit better with this. But if I'm able to get it over my bun, I will show you how it looks with some of the other stuff. I'm not really sure now I have it of the styling of this, because I do prefer this style, this side, but I'd probably end up just wearing it with black. It does also have like the Ivy Park written over the top end of it. I think I've mentioned before in one of the last hauls that the bucket hat is definitely a safe bet, I think. They always fit quite comfortably and they're quite versatile as well. So I definitely think the hat is worth checking out. The jumper, on the other hand, I'd probably give it a miss. It's not super long in the body either. I actually prefer the jumper that I have on. So between these two, I'd suggest picking up this one. So this jumper, I'll put in what it's called, but it does have like a little heart on the side here. This is actually my husband's jumper, so he picked up this set. So this is actually an extra large. It does fit quite oversized. I think the large would have fit fine as well, but this one is his one, so it's a bit bigger. The sleeve length is really, really good, and it just feels really comfortable. There's a place in the middle here where you can put your hands, and it kind of links, so they're not separate pockets, it's one big pocket. And I like the length of it as well. I think it looks really, really good with the jogging bottoms together. I think it looks really nice. It does have like the adidas stripes on the hood, and the hood size is pretty big. I actually thought that this heart was pink. I think that they do have some t-shirts with the heart in pink, but on this jumper it's red, but it's stitched. So it's stitched in a different material. So I think in some lights it looks a bit pinkish, but it is actually red. There is no zips or anything, so you do have to put it over your head. But I definitely think that this is a jumper that would be good if you're either looking for an comfortable oversized jumper, or if you're pregnant like me and you wear a lot of jumpers and leggings. This is quite good because it falls quite long as well, so it will cover some of your bum. So again, between this and the Velour one, I think that this is better. I think the length of the body on this one is better. And then I also picked up the matching trousers. They're pretty plain. I wasn't sure about these trousers because I did order a pair from the Halls of Ivy, I believe. I don't think I showed you guys, but I ordered a pair of trousers from them, and it said to stick with your size. It was a unisex pair, and it said to stick with your size. I was already pregnant at that point, so I think I'd put on a bit of weight, and they were a bit tight, so I went up a size. So I picked these up in large, and they were very comfortable around my stomach as well. Actually, I said I was going to start with bottoms. Guys, baby brain, I got off track, but I have 3 bottoms, and of the 3 bottoms, I would say that this is my second choice because I felt very comfortable in it. I do like that it's not an oversized jogger, so it's not super slouchy, which sometimes I like, but I think for this style with the baggier top, I think it being more of a straight leg is fine. It does have like that red, the same red strip stitching up the side, and it's got pockets that are quite deep, and then it's got stitching that runs down the front. And this set looks good on both me and my husband actually. If you do not have a bump, I would not suggest going up a size because the extra space in this was really just to accommodate my stomach. So I picked up a large and he picked up an extra large, and actually the large is better on him. So I definitely suggest following the sizing guidance on the website and sticking with your size for these trousers. The length on them is also very nice. I felt super, super comfortable in these. And I actually quite like the red. I prefer the red over the burgundy, if I'm honest. I feel as though it's probably a bit less seasonal as well. So I could definitely see a way that you could wear this colour in autumn and winter and in spring and summer if you wanted to. So I really like that. I was quite disappointed with the shoes, guys. So I didn't pick up any. I was going to pick up a pair of the slides because the slides from the Flex Park collection were really nice. But I decided against it because it's winter, and what am I going to do with slides other than wear them around the house? So I didn't get anything. I didn't like the pink trainers, and they had another pair of trainers that I think I tried that I ordered from the Halls of Ivy collection that I think are dreadful. So I didn't get those either. So yeah, I was a bit disappointed with the shoes, but with a nice pair of trainers, I think that this set would look very cute. So yeah, this set I definitely like. I do love a bit of Ivy Park. So if you enjoy videos like this, please don't forget to subscribe. So next I have a pair of leggings. And to my surprise, these leggings I think are my favourite of everything. And now I'm looking at them, I'm thinking that maybe the print is a snake print and not an army print. Maybe it's a snake print, I don't know, but I wasn't sure about these, if I'm honest. I didn't pick up a bralette because I wasn't sure about the print, but these fit so well and they fit so nicely over my bump. They feel so comfortable. There is a band, you can see across the top here. I don't know why, but this band seems to just feel a bit more comfortable to me. They're really, really stretchy. I did go up a size in these, so I picked these up in a large, and the length of them are fine. It does have a pink stripe up the side. I have been able to start going back to the gym now, so I definitely think it's a pair of leggings that would be comfortable for the gym if you're pregnant or if you're not. I didn't feel uncomfortable. They didn't go see-through. They do have Ivy Park written on the back. It's a bit hard to see through the pattern. And then it's got like that knicker detail on it. So I tried on, I think it was the Icy Park collection. I tried on a pair of pink shorts that had this style, and I didn't keep them, and I kind of regret it. Like the bucket hat, I'm starting to think now that this kind of shape, this legging, because it seems like they have this style and they just change the colors. This legging is an easy buy. So if you're looking at any of the collections and you think, what can I get that I'm sure I'm gonna like? I think it's between the bucket hat, if you wear hats and bucket hats, and then these leggings. I don't know what kind of material they're using, but it feels comfortable, but it also feels supportive, which I really like. So I'm in love with these. I didn't think I would be, if I'm honest, because of the pattern. I'm not necessarily a pattern. Am I a pattern person? I don't know if I'm a pattern person. I'm more likely to wear a pattern on my top than my bottom. So I wasn't sure how I'd like that. It is quite garish. So I guess if you're not into red, then this might not be for you, but I definitely would suggest trying it out because it really did surprise me. And I think for the price, in comparison to that Velour hoodie, I think this is definitely worth your money more than that. So this drop was a nice surprise. I'm actually quite surprised that they didn't have more of a lead up time. I think they announced this drop like 2 weeks before Valentine's Day, which I thought was quite interesting. I'm not sure how much I love the colorway. I think it would be really easy to look like you dressed up as a raspberry if you're not careful. But there are definitely a few pieces that I think are worth picking out. And if you're wondering if Ivy Park's pregnancy friendly or pregnant belly friendly, they seem to be. I didn't have any issues with the sizing of anything. I just pretty much just went up a size. So that's what I'd suggest for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will put a link to another one of my Ivy Park hauls here somewhere. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.